Alright guys, so if you're anything like me, you've seen like canned food at the grocery store and you've wondered what it tasted like, but you never really cared enough to buy it, or maybe you're a little scared to try it out. So my wife and I are gonna go ahead and try these canned foods out for us to sate all of our curiosity and hopefully find some new staples in the kitchen. So we'll go ahead and get these out of the way and then we'll show them to you one by one. Alright, and then to try these out, I bought these classic original water crackers just because they have no flavor. It's just the most bland thing I could find, so we could give you an accurate assessment of what these things taste like. Get it open. So here's our arsenal right here. We'll go ahead and start with the Saba Kabayaki, which is seasoned and broiled mackerel. Alright, so here's a top-down view of the mackerel. Looks like there's bones still in there and quite a bit of water or oil. Alright, so one cracker each. We'll go ahead and cut this up into enough of a piece. There's bones in here to avoid those. So that looks good enough to get a good feel for it. So here you go, baby. Now, do know my wife was not as curious, but you know, she married me, so this is what she gets. All right. Cheers, canned mackerel.
Mmm.
Thoughts?
I don't know if it came from cracker or from here. It's kind of sweet.
Yeah, that's from the fish. The fish, it does have a sweet taste.
Yeah, I think it's pretty solid. It's like, it tastes like 고등어, mackerel. It's a mackerel, right?
Yeah, it's mackerel.
I thought it's sardine.
So, yeah, I feel like it's pretty solid. There's still bones in here. Here, I'll show you some this way. If you pull it out, like, there's still fish bones, and like here's a part of a spine. Just showing you, so you know it's like very legit. But if you like mackerel, it's sweet, which I'm not a big fan of. But if you don't, if you're fine with that, it's not a bad thing to get.
I like it. Yeah.
All right. Next up is the fried sardines. Ooh, in beefsteak steak style sauce. All right. So the top view just looks like oil. Maybe this is like caramelized onions. And as I stick my chopsticks in here, I can feel the fish. Oh, there it is. There she blows. So here you can see the fried sardines out of the can. But yeah, it looks like it appears to be grilled onions. I'll give you the smaller piece. I'll try the more adventurous, large and in charge piece. Oh boy. So cheers. You know, I had my doubts when I opened it and looked at it. It looked pretty ugly. But this is pretty solid. This is actually pretty solid for me. Has a pretty deep, meaty flavor, even though it's fish. I think the fact that the sardines are fried has a lot to do with it. But this is a pretty solid canned fish, in my opinion.
I can taste smoky flavor on this fried sardine. I think they put sardines on the grill. That's like, it tastes like grilled. I'm not sure. And for me, I think mackerel was better because it kind of tastes like artificial flavor. Yeah.
Next, we try premium sardines in a tomato sauce. I didn't even know they'd serve canned fish in so many different sauces. Alright, so this just looks like you opened a can of tomato soup or tomato paste or something. Let's go ahead and dig in to find the sardines. Oh, there they are.
Ooh.
And they're a nice and thick sauce.
That looks great.
Okay, alright. Cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
As opposed to the fried sardines, a much softer texture. And the fact that it was tomato sauce gave it a lot more of a light, just kind of like texture, flavor, feel to it. I'd say this is also pretty solid. I'm just very surprised by how good these past three have been. Yeah, I mean, I guess don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's not too strong, so I think this one, kid will like this. Yeah, tastes like exactly tomato pasta flavor with sardine. Yeah.
Yeah, not bad at all. All right, next we got the straight up sardines in natural oil, salt added. So that raw sardine flavor. Let's
Classic
get it.
one.
Yep. Yep, just straight up big old chunks of sardine in here. Damn. Its own natural oil with salt. Here you go, baby.
Wow. Thank you.
Big old sardine piece. Guy lived a nice, long and happy life. That one did.
Skinny sardine, fatty sardine.
So 2 pieces of sardine, just straight up.
This is pretty classic. Not too oily, not too greasy. For me, it would have been better if there's more oils in it. Make it easier to swallow.
I'd say if like this could be like a great starter. Like if you're like don't trust us and you just want to see if you will like it to your own palate, which everyone's different. Go ahead and just buy this one thing. I think it was like 50 cents for like $1, super cheap. And then just try the canned sardines to see if it's something that floats your boat.
Yeah.
All right, next we got canned mackerel in tomato sauce. So earlier we had canned sardines in tomato sauce, roasted mackerel, and now we have canned mackerel in tomato sauce. Is it going to be that much of a difference? We'll find out. Bam. So it's a similar like kind of vibe, but this one seems to be like a more pronounced red and thicker than the canned sardines. I think this is like a more premium can. Well, let's give it a try. Canned mackerel and tomato sauce. Oh man. It's a thick boy. All right, cheers. I think I'm realizing through this video, I'm more of a sardine guy than a mackerel guy, at least in the canned variety. I would rank this actually below the tomato sardines. I mean, it's not bad, but I probably wouldn't get this again.
Me neither. Even though I like mackerel, I wouldn't get this can because it tastes like kind of fishy.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and then tomato sauce, it looks like compared with this one is more thicker, but it tastes more light than this. That's what I thought. Yeah.
All right, so that does it for our sardines and mackerel. Now we get to the fun stuff. Braised eel. If you've never had eel, I'd say like if like you know people that don't like sushi, you tend to like salmon and eel still. Those are the two like non-sushi people friendly fishes, or fish, because they taste like pretty good. Like not as fishy as other like sushi.
Wow. I think I should take a video.
Yeah, I can show like this, baby. So it looks pretty legit. Nice thick chunks of eel in there. Here it is. I'm gonna give it a. It smells good. Kind of sweet. Cheers.
Cheers. 맛있어. It reminds me of Korean 마른 반찬, 간장 마른 반찬, like dried soy marinated 반찬. It's savory and flavorful and sweet. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, I don't know if there's honey in here, but I do taste kind of like maybe like in the glaze they used honey in there. So it does have a sweet taste to it, which even if someone that doesn't like sweetness, this is pretty fine. Because a bit of a mild sweetness. This is one that I would definitely recommend.
Yeah.
All right, we get more and more fun. So this one is sea bass and sea brim pate with truffle. We couldn't find a prettier can. This was the last one left by Adriatic Queen. I absolutely have no idea what to expect or what this is even going to look like. I imagine like a pate, which is like paste. But let's give it a twirl. Looks like a pate.
뭐지? 샐러리 찍어 먹는 거?
Ranch?
No. 그
Hummus?
hummus. Looks like hummus.
It kind of has like a hummusy color. So this one is why we have the knife. Spread the pate around.
Whoa.
Like this.
Yo, yeah.
All right, there you go.
Oh, that looks great.
Oops. It's okay, a little technical difficulty, but we can make a cracker sandwich.
Oh,
no problem.
wow, that's brilliant.
Okay.
Cheers. Yeah, it tastes like hummus.
Okay, that's not why I was doing that, but
It tastes like hummus.
no, I don't think so. Want to do another?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you've never had pate, you're gonna look at this and you're gonna think, oh my gosh, that looks kind of disgusting. But don't be afraid of pate. Treat it like you would treat like a dip or a sauce. It's a lot of pates are used in a lot of Vietnamese dishes, which, I mean, come on, who doesn't love Vietnamese food? This, like you guys saw, it's our first double dip. It's pretty creamy. It's smooth. It's got a good flavor to it. It's probably one of my favorites that we've eaten so far today.
Yeah. I would not say this is one of my favorite part, but I think for me, cracker with this and celery would good like what is it?
Combo?
Combo.
Complementary?
Yeah, complementary.
All right, next is a very classic pork pate, but this is not from Vietnam. This is from Poland.
Poland.
So I guess Polish people also like pate. All right, so imagine Spam was a cream. There you go. And give it a twirl. Pork pate. It's our first non-fish can. It's our only non-fish can. Wow, it's soft, y'all. It's so you can see it. Like you can tell how soft it is. There you go.
Yeah, it smells like spam too.
We're Koreans, so we love pork, so this should be pretty fire. How does creamy spam sound? Let's give it a whirl.
No!
It's not like spam. It tastes more like Vienna sausages. So imagine Vienna sausage paste. Yeah, I'd say not for me either. As you saw previously, right before, we're fine with pate itself. Okay, last but not least, we have this smoked big sprats in oil, Riga's Gold. It looks super fancy. I don't know what sprats are. I looked it up. It's like some kind of fish. But it's the biggest can. It's the fanciest can. It's our last can. Let's give it a go. Okay, so it looks pretty similar to sardines and mackerel. It doesn't really look any different. Go ahead and... Oh, it's still got the little tail attached. You can eat that. Doesn't feel like tail really. It just feels like another part of it. Not bad, right? You know, I've never had sprat before, but I can tell you with utmost confidence, it tastes like sprat.
If you put chili or like some kinds of spice on it, it would be better.
So now that we've tried everything, and we let you guys know our reviews in the midst of trying it, we're gonna go ahead and rank them from favorite to least favorite, just on our opinion. So we'll see you there. Okay, so this is my ranking from best to worst. I'd say the cutoff is probably here for me, where I would recommend you go out and try these cans. The mackerel, I don't personally love, but I think it's like, even I can tell that it's worth recommending. The sardines, obviously, this is like in the middle. Like, give it a try to see if you want to at least try other canned dishes. The fried sardines with the steak sauce and the caramelized onions, it has a pretty good deep flavor and it's got some nice bite to it. The eel, although it's sweet, it's just kind of like a mild sweetness, and it's a pretty solid dish. The canned sardines were nice, soft, smooth, went down well, and then the pate was pretty great. As you saw, it was the only one we double dipped. Quite like it.
Okay.
All right, her turn.
Hi. So I organized these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would say I would recommend these 3. Ooh. The reason why I chose this, what is it, mackerel?
Yeah.
Mackerel is the first one I tried. It was very flavorful. I judged by looking, but it was pretty great and pretty solid for me. I would recommend this as a side dish, or even you put it on the cracker. Like, most of people would like it, so I put this one as a first. And this one is eel. I said kids definitely like this. This one also good as a panchan too. I would definitely recommend this. And this one, queen pate, right?
It's a sea bass, sea brim pate with truffle.
First bite I had, it tastes like hummus for me. Definitely goes well with crackers. And I would add on celery on the side. So these 3 are recommendation for me. These 3, I would say it's okay. Sardine, first time, I will recommend this. If you want to try sardines but not too sweet, not too strong, I will recommend this. If you like smoky flavor, I will recommend this. So these are out of 10, I would say 5 to 6. These 3, over 8.
Wow.
Yeah. This one definitely over 8.5 for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe go out and buy some canned fish at your next grocery run. Catch you next time.